Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is another fantastic broadcast of the Nobody Cares Sports Network, brought to you live on the YouTube machine. I'm Danny Shenot, and I'm telling you right now, we are broadcasting to you from the beautiful and picturesque southern shores of New York City, the one and only town without pity, Staten Island, New York. It is officially the start of All-Star Little League season. That's right, the road to Williamsport starts here. Well, it's the 10U boys out of Staten Island Little League journeying to the friendly confines on the North Shore here to take on the Snug Harbor Little League team. As the starting lineups are making their way out onto the field, we're going to give you a breakdown of who features the starting lineup for both of these teams. For Staten Island Little League, well, I'm telling you right now, we got a new intern in the booth, CJ Allen. CJ, say what up to the crowd at home.
What's up, everyone?
CJ, welcome to the booth. CJ is going to be helping us out with stats. CJ, as you know, when we butcher people's last names, we have to send them a fruit basket. So there may be fruit baskets right out the box, as it's Jaden Sworiel who's going to start us off for the Staten Island Little League squad. Ryan Moore, Matt Costa, Ethan Burge, Jack Epstein, Brandon Kiaya, Dylan De Silva, Thomas Hayden, and Joe Basso are in the starting lineup for Staten Island Little League. For Snug Harbor, it's Joe Torrey, Jake Lapinto, Danny Regalia, John Gambino, Alex Garcia, John Bavaro, Sam Sussman, Neil Marashulio, Lucas Corey, Greg Majuri, Ryan Donahue, and Hunter Holdman. We pause now for our nation's national anthem. Well, if it isn't the best public address announcer in the business, that's Ferdinand up top. I don't know Ferd's last name. What's his last name?
Burnaby.
Ferdinand Burnaby, yes. He is truly one of the best PA announcers in all of local sports, as he's announced our umpires for today's match. And we have the home squad, the 10U Little League All-Stars from Snug Harbor, taking the field. Joining me in the broadcast booth, making yet another appearance, a storied star on the rise and a tremendous color commentator, knows more about Little League ball here on the North Shore than I ever will. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the booth, Mr. John Matera.
What's going on, everyone? Well, happy to be back. Big game here tonight.
They love you, man. I don't know if you can hear that applause from around town, but they love you, man. I mean, it's energy in this field tonight is palpable. You could cut the tension with a knife. Staten Island Little League journeys here from the friendly confines. Well, they're out of, I'd say, the Grasmere section of Staten Island, just behind Highland Boulevard.
Right behind Staples.
That's right, right behind Staples. The last Staples on Staten Island, I might add. Get your copies in order. We're able to do tonight's broadcast for a variety of reasons. As you could tell, we've got our monthly sponsors. They pay to be on board for everything that we do. But we got to give a big shout out to a couple of companies that came on board when we put the word out there that we're going to be doing Snug Harbor Little League games. RIP Exterminating and Gateway Arms Realty Corporation. Gateway Arms serving the Staten Island community for decades, John. They're big supporters of local sports here, not only on the North Shore, but across all of Staten Island. And when you talk about this other company and RIP Exterminating, this isn't their first time as well joining Nobody Cares Sports as sponsors. They've both sponsored local events in the past.
And they both sponsor here as well.
Yes, big supporters of Snug Harbor, big supporters of Nobody Cares. Thankful to have them on board. Nobody hates mosquitoes more than I, as we are ready for the top of the first inning. Staten Island Little League is going to start us off. It's number 3, Jaden Swariel.
Sorowick.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a fruit basket. Position number 6. What's that, shortstop?
Shortstop. This is Snug Harbor's first game. They actually had opened up with a bye. Staten Island had played one already, so.
And that is a first pitch strike on the hump from Jake Lapinto. The southpaw gets started on the right foot. 0-1 is our count. Working quickly as this second pitch is fouled off out of play. 0-2 is our count.
He was on the team last year as a 9-year-old, so he's got some experience playing All-Stars.
How'd you say his last name?
Lopinto.
No, the kid at the plate. This ball is driven into left field. It's going to be caught.
No catch?
No catch. They're going to call him. There's a great discrepancy on the field right now to start as the home plate umpire is defending his case. We're waiting to see what the correct call is on the field.
Like he's asking for help here.
Now, I love to be the guy.
They overturned it.
What's the call?
The base hit.
So it's a base hit. So from where I'm sitting, it looked like he caught that ball, but I love to be the umpire 75 feet away looking through a fence. You know that. I'm going to trust the umpires on the field. The professionals get the call right out of the box. It's the leadoff runner on after a single, a bloop single into left field. Little troublemaker here.
Coach Cateo didn't like that call.
Ryan Moore at the plate, a heavy swing. Comes up empty. He's behind the count 0-1. A lot of attention on the base pads right now being directed towards that runner. The pitch. Misses high outside.
Coach
1-1.
Cateo was very fiery. I played young with him. We played through college, adult, men's leagues. I have a long history with Adam. Fiery guy.
Lapinto in a 1-1 count fouls that one up from Moore, and 1-2 he's ahead in the count. Megan Thompson, bless her heart, runs a fantastic snack bar here at Snug Harbor, and she asked, can I help you with that camera? Can we move it someplace safer? Because these kids are going to keep hitting it back. I said, no, Megan, it's going to happen. The equipment will break. It's only a matter of when.
Nobody cares.
Can't run away from destiny.
Yeah, Cafe Megan does a great job here.
Unbelievable job. We're going to eat like kings
we're going to have to ask for that third inning platter.
The 1-2 swung on, grounded, back up to the pitcher. It turns, fires to second. Now on to first. They won't get the runner there, but they get the lead runner.
That was Lopinto turning to Joe Torrey, the shortstop. That was covering the bag. Torrey also was on the team last year as a 9-year-old.
So it is a runner on first still with now 1 out. Journeying to the plate, it's the right-hander, Matt Costa. Matt Costa wears number 48, and he looks at a first pitch missing outside ball. John, I want to apologize to you. Everybody else is in an air-conditioned room above us.
We're in the basement dweller here with the heat.
I'm like Harry Potter. I live under the stairs. 1-0 catches
nice
the outside corner. 1-1.
What's up?
Staten Island Little League's got a runner leading off first base here with 1 out. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2.
All right, I'm back.
That ball missing outside. Paying attention to the runners on the base pads.
Big spot here. 2-1 ahead in the count.
The pitch. Missing low outside. Umpire says you got to earn it. You know, you can't just come close to that plate. I want to see you really paint the quarters. So we've got a 3-1 count here with 1 out. Staten Island Little League trying to get something going here in the top of the first.
Big spot for Costa right here.
That ball misses outside. Costa works himself a walk.
Lefty.
So we've got a southpaw hitter now. It is their cleanup man, number 24, Ethan Burge. 2 ducks on the pond and 1 out. Burge looks at a ball high, missing out of the zone. Snug Harbor's first game of the All-Star season. A big swing and a miss. Took him right out of his shoes. Burge hit the deck on that swing.
Little rally starting here. See, hopefully LaPinto can get out of it.
The pitch. Sweeping breaking ball. Seems to just miss outside the zone. 2-1 the count. Gotta love that we could all hear the third base coach.
Yeah, told you he's fiery.
The 2-1. It's slapped to the left side of the infield. They go for the force at third and get the lead runner. So good play
by Torrey
there.
to Sussman.
Bookie, you follow that ball. You hear me, handsome? You follow that ball. Shout out to the bookie working camera once again. No better man devoted to local sports on the picture machine than the bookie. You can follow him on Instagram at The Chinese Bookie. He is a real person. Well, with 2 outs, runners on first and second, situation remains the same with 1 more out. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-0 the count.
Big spot here.
Massive spot. The 1-0. A ball just missing the outside. He's got himself right now on a 2-0. Straight hitters count. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back against the backstop. Just behind on that fastball. 2-1's our count.
Yeah, he challenged him there. He fell behind in the count, had to come over with a fastball. Just fouled it off.
That is a ball. Way to lay off that one. Man's got a good eye up here, John. It's 3-1, 2 outs. Runners lead off first and second. The pitch is a called strike over the inner half of the plate, 3-2, and that was a big pitch for LaPinto.
Runners should be off on the pitch here. 3-2, 2 out. They'll probably be moving.
The payoff. Swung on and popped into right field. It's going to go out of play. We'll do it again. The payoff pitch. Called strike 3. Epstein is down with a backwards K. Snug Harbor gets out of trouble. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning from Snug Harbor when we return. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first about to be underway here from Snug Harbor Little League. As always, we want to give a big shout out to all of the sponsors that come on board. Well, you know, we were hired this morning, John, sprinted here from the Jersey Shore, and I haven't stopped sweating since exit 89. So where we are right now, we're going to do our best to get the sponsors up on screen that jumped on last minute. We're going to be broadcasting Snug Harbor Little League All-Stars, as many as we can. We're going to follow Snug Harbor around. So this isn't just home team stuff. We're the official broadcast network of Snug Harbor Little League here as we go through All-Star season, but baseball continues. You can join in on the Anthony Vivaro Sandlot Summer. Registration starts soon. Contact Charlie Donahue. It's more recreational ball play. Main goal is to have fun competitions throughout the summer. As now Snug Harbor leads us off here in the bottom of the first inning. Joe Torre, the shortstop. He looks with a strike called over the inside part of the plate. Pitching for Staten Island Little League. Who do we got out there?
We got Matt Costa.
You're the best in the business, John.
Back to the Sandlot Summer. It was really, really well received last year in its first year. Looking for a lot of growth this year. Charlie and his staff do a great job. Definitely keep your eye out. Follow us on Instagram at Snug. You'll see registration info. Definitely a good time. Have your kids here all night, having a grand old time with everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like adults mix in and play with the kids as well. The first night I came down, Charlie Donahue himself was pitching and getting lit up by the kids. It was a lot of fun.
It's different. It's actually a really good time. It's something that they're not used to doing every day, like with all this stuff.
Well, the 2-1 is slapped towards the left side of the infield.
He's going to beat that out. Yep. And
he will, in fact, beat it out. So the leadoff runner gets on for Snug Harbor. Watch out now. Mr. Momentum trying to stay with the home squad as Lapinto, the pitcher, will try to help himself here.
Coach Troy, too, another fiery coach. You'll hear him come over through the mic as well, probably a lot through the night.
Well, the ball escapes the catcher momentarily. As you can tell, all the coaches say no go, no go. We've got a microphone right on the field. Sometimes that could be really bad, but
depends who's coaching.
Yeah, but for your entertainment at home, this is really good. As this ball is slapped right side, it's trouble, but first baseman steps on first base and gets the out there. We'll leave the camera right where it is. Looked like it was the best angle there.
Good job, Bookie.
Great job, Bookie. And it does the job as well for the runner there, moving the runner to second base.
Yeah, maybe a little pass ball here gets him to third, get a runner in 60 feet away from scoring. What happened?
A little discussion here from the head coach of Snug Harbor, Dennis Thompson, just having a discussion with the home plate umpire. What it was about, we don't know.
I didn't hear that, yeah. I couldn't,
well,
I couldn't
we
make
have
heads or tails out there.
CJ Allen, what do you got over there, intern? Nobody cares. Something about the catcher. All right, well, if anything, John, it would appear that the dugouts are keeping an eye on all the X's and O's early, trying to make sure nobody has an advantage outside the diamond. As this ball grounds at the plate, the runner's going to move off from second to third base.
We got him 60 feet away now.
Bookie, next time follow that lead runner as he takes off. You my man now.
Big at bat here for Regaglia.
So a runner leads off third with one out. The 1-1 is called a strike. A high one at that hits the upper part of the strike zone to the right.
Costa's ahead in the count here, 1-2. Let's see if he goes right at him.
This ball is slapped up the middle. caught by the pitcher momentarily, who stops it from going into the outfield, but one run will come in to score, and Snug Harbor jumps up 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning.
Regaglia hit that ball hard. Costa actually made a decent play getting his glove on it, but Danny hit that ball pretty hard. Who we got here? John Gambino coming up.
Got a new man in the batter's box here. Who we got, John?
John Gambino. Gambino family will be well represented here this week. His brother Anthony's on the 12-year-old team. And the dad hit a home run in the adult softball game last weekend.
Runner's going to take off for second. And he's in there. So base rolling is working out here early on. Smart base punting, running on the base paths for Snug Harbor. A little sloppy here for Staten Island Little League. Well, to everybody out there tuned in to this game, we're live from Snug Harbor. Going to be doing a lot of Snug Harbor Little League broadcasts. So if your son or daughter is playing them, as this ball's hit up the middle into right center field. Yeah, it looks like one run's going to round third to come home to score. And going all the way to third base with a triple. Regalia comes in to score. It's 2-0 Snug Harbor.
That ball was hit hard by Gambino.
New batter in the batter's box here.
This is Alex Garcia.
Ooh, a little cheddar there. Misses the outside part of the plate. 1-0 is our count from Costa.
Still got one out here. 2-0.
Pitch misses inside. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Gambino thought about it. Now retreats back to third base.
I think Coach Troy I don't know, got him back real quick. 2-0 count here. Look for something over the plate.
Pitch missing inside. Pops off the catcher's glove again. Man's having a hard time back there.
Rio, let's see if he gives him the green
That's
light
number
again.
21, Thomas Hayden, behind the dish tonight for Staten Island Little League. The 3-0 misses outside, ball 4. Garcia gets on. It's 2 ducks on the pond. Runners lead off the corners with 1 out.
Johnny Valvero coming up. Let me tell you, we had AJ play here last night. Johnny's coming up to bat now, but I don't know if this telecast is ready for a few years from now when Christian's going to be playing the little guy. I don't know if we're ready for him. We may need another camera.
Okay. I'll make a note of it. I am in a hole. All right. The runner takes off for second and is in there safely. No play on the throwdown. So second and third, that takes away the double play with 1 out. Here's the 0-1. Costa deals. Bavaro swings and misses. This ball is popped up, and Valvaro in a hole now, Anthony. He's behind 0-2. James.
I know also little sister Savannah. I know she wants me to mention her name on here. She's rolling in the T-ball ranks here at Snug. All right, big spot here. 2 strikes, hanging tough. 2 foul balls in a row.
Well, that's what you like to see, right? He's got to hang in there and protect the plate. Anything close as we have an 0-2. That ball misses outside and a good eye. Well, you have to protect the plate, John. You also don't want to swing at garbage.
Plus, Costa's throwing hard.
Pitch. This ball is popped up in the infield. Costa comes in to make the catch. A tough one, but he gets the job done. There's 2 outs, and it freezes the runners at second and third.
Sam's actually a 9, playing up on the 10-year-old team. Really solid player.
That ball gets away, and it looks like the runner is going to come home. Play at the plate. He dropped the ball momentarily and regained control. The runner scores. The umpire right on top of it, and so is our camera.
Gambino, big inning, triple.
So 3-0 is our score now. We've got a runner leading off third base. There's 2 outs. Staten Island Little League remains in a jam. I don't know what that smell is, but it smells good. The pitch called a strike. 2-1.
Big at bat right here. It's another insurance run they could tack on.
This ball popped up right to us.
Pitch count has to be a little high after this inning for Costa.
Well, that's out of my pay grade.
Yeah, they have it upstairs. I could always text up.
CJ, you're always welcome to throw on headphones if you want to listen to the nonsense. If not, you could just sit there and space out. It's cool. Oh, caught him looking, Mr. Matera. Backwards K gets him out of the inning, but not before Snug Harbor puts up 3 runs. We head to the top of the second inning. Back with more local Little League baseball. Nobody cares. As we're moments away from the top of the second inning, Snug Harbor Little League with a 3-0 lead over Staten Island. We've got a great image up of the Anthony Vivaro Sandlot Summer League. That's right, this is the league we were talking about before with Charlie Donahue. It is in its second annual season here from Snug Harbor, and it's the good times keep on going. Once All-Star is done, you're able to bring your kids out here and we're going to be broadcasting these Anthony Vivaro Sandlot Summer Leagues. If you want to get your kid involved, and rightfully so, you should. Registration starts soon. You can contact Charlie Donahue, and I'm going to give you Charlie Donahue's information.
I got it, too, if you need.
Of course, you can always find him here at Snug Harbor, but his number is 718-869-2780. That's right, at 718-869-2780. As we welcome you back to the action. Top of the second inning, Staten Island Little League trying to get on the board.
Look at that. They're watching the game upstairs in the booth. They got it on the TV.
Oh, they got air conditioning. Are they just pointing to the air conditioner or are they pointing to the TV?
Probably a little of both.
Oh, all right. As that is called a strike. Well, shout out to everybody upstairs. And
it's a great crew up there. We got Ferdinand, as you mentioned before, Rob Bennett, Rich Castellano, Megan Thompson.
That ball just missing a low 1-1 to count, and a tremendous atmosphere here as you can see that there's people lined up around the outfield and left field and right field. You could just capacity crowd here as this ball just misses. 2-1's our count.
Standing room only here tonight.
You love to see
first boys home game this year. So, oh no, we had one last night, second. But that game didn't start till 9:30 last night because our 10-year-old girl game went 11 innings, didn't end until about 9 from 5:30.
A big swing and a miss from Kiaya. 2-2 count evens up. The pitch swung on and sent into right field.
Donahue with the catch. Ryan Donahue out in right field. Look at that smile. That's what it's all about.
If the ball goes into right field, Bucky doesn't have the angle, so we keep it on the home plate camera. The ball goes into left field. Bookie's got the angle, so we'll switch the camera. So that's what's going on right now. We're doing our very, very best. As we have another young man that strolls into the batter's box here for Staten Island Little League.
Dylan De Silva.
De Silva fouls that one off the end of the bat. 1-1's the count with 1 out. Staten Island got the leadoff runner on in the top of the first inning and threatened, as a matter of fact. Had a run just 60 feet away.
A little low.
And now they find themselves in a hole, battling back. 1-1 is our count. LaPinto deals and misses outside, 2-1. Well, that ball misses outside, and we've got a walk.
All right, so 1 out. They had some runners on base last inning, couldn't capitalize. Let's see what they could do here in the second.
John, I got to give a big shout out to the LaPinto family, as that walk is brought to you by the LaPinto family. They say good luck, Snug Harbor, coming on as proud sponsors of these games.
LaPinto family's great. Great people to have down here.
It's a 1-0. The pitch missing outside, 2-0. So a true hitter's count now. Do you turn them loose with a green light?
Yeah, I don't see any signs from Coach Cateo, so looks like he's ready to go.
With 1 out, a runner leads off first. The pitch is called a strike right down Main Street. Which, by the way, our broadcast booth is powered by our friends at Main Street Coffee. More than just coffee, 2 locations on Staten Island. That ball misses outside, 3-1's the count.
That 3-1's got to come back with one here. Don't want to put 2 guys on with walks.
The pitch missing inside, and don't look now, John, but it's Staten Island Little League that's got 2 ducks on the pond with 1 out, and they are threatening here in the top of the second inning.
All right, we got a visit coming. Coach Troy Sigluzio looking to talk to Jake, just calm him down, get him back to business here on the mound.
Bookie, can you zoom in on that conversation? I want to really live in what's going on out there.
Bookie, why don't you just go out there, Bookie?
Why don't
go
you
out
just
there
go
with
out
your
there? Yeah. John, can you keep it going? I'm going to go help Bookie with camera, and you just run play-by-play, just this one.
Sure. No problem. Enjoy the quesadillas. All right, here we are.
Don't mess up.
No, I never mess up. We got 1 out. LaPinto right after the pitching visit. Let's see, we got up missed up high. We got Joe Bosso up here for Staten Island Little League, the third baseman. LaPinto fell behind again, 1-0. Now we got a time on the field. I don't know what happened.
Coach, I need somebody behind him.
Oh, they're warming up a pitcher in right field, so they need a player out there with them. All right, LaPinto deals. A little low, 2-0. All right, he's working himself into a little jam here. Let's see if he can get himself out of it. All right, 3-0. There we go, 3-1. Let's see what happens now. Big spot here. Real big spot for Bosso. All right, he's fought all the way back, 3-2. All right, big spot right here for LaPinto and Bosso. Big comment. He was down 3-0 there. Way to come all the way back there, 3-0. 3 strikes in a row. We got 2 outs. This should be the top of... Oh, no, we got Jacob Stamer, number 12. 2 outs again. You know, Staten Island's getting runners on base every inning. See what happens here. Oh, lost that one in the air. Pinto's pitch count has to be climbing here a little as well. There we come back right there, 1-1. Coach Cateo, very lively over there at third base with his team. I've seen him do some crazy things on the basketball court. 2-1. Big spot. Lopinto's battling through in the hot weather. Ooh, 3-1. And the pitch. Oh, got into left field. That looked like a ball off Torrey's glove. It's short, skirted into left field. And Staten Island got one back with first and third, 2 outs. Looks like we're going to make a pitch and change here. Looks like Gambino's coming to pitch. Lopinto's going to go to first. It looks like they're doing some magical chairs in the outfield here. All right, we got a pitch and change, so I will lower the mic for now and while they do warm-ups. All right, we're back. Gambino took his warm-ups. He's ready to go. We got 2 outs, first and third. Coming up to the plate here is Aiden Myra. All right, big spot here for Myra. Not an easy situation for Gambino to come into.
Just want to give a shout-out to everybody at home that fought with us with camera difficulty for one batter. But we have it fixed. John, unbelievable job, says everybody at home. I'm going to let you finish up. You're doing an amazing job. You finish play-by-play. I'll do color till the end of this half inning. How's that sound?
That's fine.
All right, cool.
So we got Gambino get ahead 0-1. Big spot right here. 0-2.
Bucky, zoom out your camera a little bit.
Way ahead here.
A little bit more if you can. Oh, that's cool. All the way out. There you go. Take it, John.
Oh, close pitch. Runner takes second. Count 1-2. Gambino still ahead here. Let's see what he comes with here. Oh, hey, almost hit the bookie.
I'd say when it comes back to the screen like that, my life flashes before my eyes mainly because this is my life savings, right? So it's like, why is Dan crying? He loves his job. No, he lost his life savings. 1-2 here, Joe.
Yeah. All right, Gambino came in and got out of the inning. That's what he's brought in to do, and he does it.
John Matera, smooth as molasses. We're heading now to the bottom of the second inning. It's a 3-1 ball game. Snug Harbor up 2. Ladies and gents, it is the bottom of the second inning. We are moving and grooving here on the North Shore of Staten Island. Running a 2-camera shoot and a 4-man broadcast booth. Danny Shanad, John Matera, CJ Allen fresh out of Penn State, joining us in the broadcast booth. He is our brand new intern, and Johnny's Bookie upstairs on camera. We're here tonight working for the community because we have so many great sponsors. Just like the Anthony Vivaro Braves, it's a brand new organization, second year, I believe. John Matera, tell me a little bit more about this.
Yeah, so Anthony Vivaro Braves was obviously started to, continue to honor the legacy of Anthony. They started this up about a year ago, a little, maybe like 10, 11 months. Really some good baseball people involved. The 10U team's been doing tournaments right now. There's an 8U group that's really doing workouts. Charlie Donahue, the manager, Troy, who's managing this 10-year-old team. We got Russ Stefanski, Jim Stefanski, Matt Martino. Just trying to think off the top of my head some names. But, high-level names. They do the work throughout the year. Anybody interested, they have an Instagram, Anthony Vivaro Braves. There'll be tryouts for next year's teams in the fall probably. So definitely keep an eye out. It's going to be an up-and-comer. It's based out of here pretty much. So a lot of the workouts are here. For those that are either looking for a new spot or unhappy where you are, definitely keep an eye on it. You can follow us on Instagram, Anthony Vivaro Braves.
I think I spelled it right. So you've learned about it, Anthony Vivaro Braves. It's a new organization here. John laid it down, and, well, to everybody out there, get your kids involved.
Speaking of Neil Marichulo, his dad's involved as well.
No, look at that. Well, ladies and gents, 3-1, bottom of the second. Snug Harbor with a 2-run lead and looking to build. Where are we going to be tomorrow night? We're going to be right here at Snug Harbor Little League. It's the 12U boys, 8 o'clock.
Their opener.
Who are they opening up against,
They're
John?
playing Staten Island as well tomorrow night.
Oh, there you go.
Bunch of us are going to be over at Mid-Island. The 10U girl team plays at 5:30, and then we'll hustle here for the 8 o'clock start.
I want to let everybody know at home, it's not just the boys' games that we're interested in broadcasting. We are going to be doing as many girls' games as possible as well over the course of the next week and a half. As this ball misses outside, 2-0 is our count.
Neil's up 2-0 here. Look for a pitch. Coach Troy told him look for a spot. At 3-0.
CJ, you could take mic number 3 next to John. And if we ever want you to speak, you speak into that. You could wear the headphones.
Yeah, get in, CJ.
If we ever want to hear from the intern, we'll let you know.
That's it. Leadoff walk for Marichulo. It's a good at-bat right there. Way to get the leadoff guy on. Lucas Corey coming to bat.
Well, Lucas Corey wears number 11. You can think of a number of MLB players that wore number 11. I always think of Chuck Knobloch firing the ball into the third row on a Tuesday night. Miss that guy.
Wonder what he's doing now.
Definitely not listening to this broadcast. With a runner leading off first, the 1-0 is in the dirt. Runner takes off for second base. There will be no throw.
Coach Cateo yelling at somebody on the field.
Well, the 2-0 and a hitter's count. That ball missing outside, 3-0. Great job by the catcher. Great job by the catcher to catch up with that ball outside the zone and stop it from going to the backstop. The 3-0 is called a strike over the inside part of the plate. He badly needed that one. Ooh, a little bit of chin music there. Makes him dive out of the zone. We have 2 ducks on the pond. First and second, nobody out after that walk.
Now coming up is Greg Morgeri, another 9-year-old up on the 10-year-old squad here. Kid's a very good player. All right, first and second. Let's see what they got. They want to try to get that run back, I'm sure.
The pitch just misses outside, a little bit low. 1-0 is our count. Yeah, I went upstairs to tinker with the camera. It is like Yankee Stadium Legend Suites up there.
That's our new scorer's booth that was just built this past winter.
Yeah,
really
to everybody
nice
at
up there.
home, they have an unbelievable skybox here at Snug Harbor. Nobody cares. I'm not up there. I'm actually sweating as though I may be in some trouble. The 2-0 misses high, 3-0. Now Staten Island Little League is the one that's really in trouble. Nobody out. Runners lead off first and second. They need a strike here. The pitch. Called a strike over the outside part of the dish.
I don't think they like that one.
Wearing Aaron Judge's number, trying to do some damage. He looks at a ball. Margeri runs down to first. The bases are officially juiced.
All right. Ryan Donahue coming up to plate. Loaded bases, nobody out. Here comes Coach Cateo for a mound visit.
As we have a visit on the mound, it's the perfect time to thank our sponsors, our game sponsors that came on today, such as RIP Exterminating, as well as our friends at Gateway Arms.
Tell you what, I had to use RIP Exterminating in the spring for something. Great job. Definitely would suggest them to anyone.
Definitely recommend to anybody that wants to get rid of mosquitoes. And as for Gateway Realty, it's a family-owned and operated full-service real estate business serving the Staten Island community since 1977. You can give them a call today at 718-273-3800. Looking to buy, sell, lease, or invest, the experienced team at Gateway is ready to help so you can take that first step. Once again, that's 718-273-3800. Our friends at Gateway Arms. And for RIP Exterminating, the number's on the screen, 718-816-5030.
You got a lefty coming in here to pitch.
Oh, I love me a southpaw, especially in a jam.
Ethan Burge coming on the mound. Coming over from first base, I believe, yes.
Love to see it every time. Taking a quick break. When we come back, the bases are juiced. CJ, tell everybody at home nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
You might be wondering, why is our audio so fantastic? How are we able to hear everything? Well, check out our friends at Qualitech Computers, the official technology provider of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. You ever get that blue screen of death, or maybe you want IT for your business, you don't know who to call? Give our friend Adam Manoni a call. You could find him on the Instagram machine or simply Google Qualitech Computers, the official technology provider of Nobody Cares Sports Network. DPM Contracting, all phases of interior and exterior contracting. Shout out to Damian McCaig, fully licensed and insured, family owned and operated, 347-612-5063. If you're looking for window repair or window design and installation, look no further. Go to our friends Windows We Are, established 1973, located in Bay Ridge. Scared to travel over the Verrazano? These people will pay for your tolls, not to mention they occupy what is known as the 8th wonder of the world because they have free parking in Brooklyn. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, free parking in Brooklyn. And while we're at it, we've got a heat wave. You know what that means. You got to support local with our friend Jack Carlson from Comfort Solutions Air Conditioning Specialist. Jack Carlson coming on as official supporter of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. And if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have been able to broadcast so many tremendous football games during the fall. If you're having trouble with your air conditioning or looking to have it installed for your home or business, contact John Carlson at 917-560-6195. That's Comfort Air Conditioning Solutions at 917-560-6195. And finally, before we move into hurricane season, save this number just in case for 1-800 Damage of Greater Monmouth County, serving Staten Island, New York City, and the tri-state area. A big shout out to our friend Cos Martelli, 732-955-4232, an official supporter of the Nobody Cares Sports Network. You're going to want to save this information. No such thing that is worse than water damage when it is in your home or business. I'm Danny Shinod from Nobody Cares Sports Network, welcoming you back to Snug Harbor Little League. Well, they heard I was sweating as though I was in distress, so they figured, why not prolong the game and talk to the umpires on the field to see if Danny can burn more calories sitting down. C.J. Allen, our intern out of Penn State, I'm going to make it your job to hang out by the fence for the next couple minutes to see if you can pick up on what those umpires are talking about. As we take a short break here, we'll be back with the bottom of the second inning. It's a 3-1 game. The bases are juiced, and I believe we're trying to situate the Staten Island Little League pitch count. We'll be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back after much discussion on the field. The situation is merely this. The bases remain juiced as the ball gets away from the catcher at home. Here's the plate. One run comes in to score. Everybody else moves up on the base pads. It's second and third, and Snug Harbor has jumped out now to a 4-1 lead.
Sorry, I just had to call Bristol. I had to step away for a second.
I understand. I was going to stick the intern out there to try and figure out what was going on, but he quit, so.
There was a question as to if the pitcher was able to go into catch because he threw 43 pitches, but because he started that last batter at 39, the pitcher exception stayed and he was able to catch. I think the count's 31. I actually think the scoreboard's wrong right now. Oh, scoreboard's right.
Two is our count on the field officially, so says the home plate umpire, but several coaches from Snug Harbor saying it's a 3-1 count. Umpire gets control of things, and rightfully so. 2-2 is our count. It's a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the second. Runners lead off second and third. The pitch misses high. The count now runs full.
What do we have? Second and third? Yeah, I lost my
It is second and third, John.
All right.
One run came in to score on a pass ball. The payoff pitch is fouled back to the screen.
Way to battle for Donahue. All right, he got his walk. Now here we go. This is going to be Hunter Holman coming up the plate.
Well, it's a big spot for Hunter. 3 ducks on the pond. The bases are juiced, and the southpaw hitter digs into the batter's box wearing number 13. The pitch.
Hunter's brother also plays. He plays on our 11-year-old All-Star team. They played last night.
That ball just misses outside. What do we got? No way.
Yes.
Food.
Throw
now
it
we're
right
talking.
In the middle here, Cafe
Yeah, we're not working. Send that in here. We're not doing anything.
Oh, we got ice. Take a look at this.
My
Fried
man,
Oreos.
that's unbelievable.
Jeez.
Wait, hold on. You gotta
deliver something to the bookie upstairs. He's a hostage. Okay.
John, take the pitch.
All right. Looks like Burge came in with inside strike there. We got 2-1 right now to Holman. Nobody out. Loaded bases.
Bring that up to the book.
Very distracted. Fried Oreos, churros, ices, fruit.
Had to send up some food to the bookie because every time we're like, oh, wow, food.
The
He never eats.
No, bookie don't eat. He just films all day. And he gives picks. All right, NFL picks. He's a
That's
big
right.
NFL
Well, only when
pick
there's
guy.
animals involved.
All right, way to come back there and get one for Burge. Should have the top of the order coming up now. Joe Torre coming to the bat. I'm pretty pumped, though, Dan, that we signed. What is it? Did we sign a multi-year contract with you to follow Snug around?
I could be purchased for very little.
Ooh,
as this ball is driven
in the
into right field, it's going to land into the gap and go all the way to the wall. 1 run comes in to score. Here's 2, and now 3 runs come in. It is a bases-clearing triple. Oh, doctor, that's exactly what Snug Harbor ordered. They're up 7-1.
Torrey's a gamer. Type of kid you definitely want your team every time you go out there.
Tough to keep up here.
Pinto's up. Second at bat of the night. All right, he hit the corner there from Burge. I feel like it's hot in here. No, it's getting hotter in here.
I'm
Dan?
sweating so bad, John.
CJ don't look like he's sweating though.
CJ's in college. He doesn't feel anything right now. He'll feel it all in 10 years. He'll wake up sweating and in pain.
With a torn ACL.
Yes, exactly right. Well, that ball misses just inside. Seemingly a game just not a second ago, and now it's 7-1. Staten Island Little League in a heap of trouble.
That was a big spot by Torrey there, clearing the bases. All right, 3-1. Hit his count. See what he's looking for right here.
Ooh, nice frame job by the catcher, but he can't sell it. It's a walk.
All right, we should have Regaglia coming up, who actually drove in a run. His first at-bat with a hard shot up the middle. The pitcher got his glove on. But here he is again, looking to get another run in from third. Oh, you're showing the
I'm
spectators
working here. CJ, I want you to see what I'm doing here, brother. We don't have a webcam on the booth tonight as this ball is slapped into left field. 1 run's going to come in to score, definitely. And now the Snug Harbor team has really opened it up here in the second inning. Switching back to our scoreboard screen. Put number 8 up there. I'm looking to hire some people to maybe run anything. For those of you paying attention at home, I run camera, play-by-play, graphics on screen, everything in between. And we're slowly trying to expand, right?
I'm just happy for this multi-year contract.
Oh, yeah, no, we were bought just this morning. Dennis Thompson called me. He said, how much will it take to buy you? I said, Dennis, I'm currently living in a van underneath the bridge. As this ball is laced into left field, that's going to drop in for a hit. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, the bases are juiced for Snug Harbor. They have a 7-run lead, and they are keeping their foot on the throat.
I believe Alex Garcia is coming up to bat. Another big spot here for Snug.
Once we get through this half inning, we're going to show the food that we have. CJ, eat up. What do you want, ice cream?
CJ,
Which
you want
one?
a fried Oreo or an ice?
Which one looks good to you?
Yeah, just take
Yeah, like what are you
Go
doing?
for it. Get skinny.
You don't get paid tonight. That's your pay. Eat up.
Come on, we own you now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if you heard. Snug Harbor bought us this morning. You're a package deal. This ball is slapped to the pitcher. It's going to be sent home for the force out, and that's exactly what they need to temporarily stop the bleeding. There's now 2 outs, but the bases remain juiced.
Let's see what Troy's.
We got churros. We have fried Oreos. We have cups of ice cream. Slushies, Swedish fish, Skittles. What is this? Fruit?
like fruit.
Watermelon? Chopped watermelon. Chef Megan Thompson has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. Swing and a miss here from Vivaro at the dish. The power hitter comes up empty, and he was thinking grand slam on that pitch, Johnny. As he pops this one up right side, it's a foul ball.
Big spot right here. Open this
It's
up a little
impossible
bit.
to eat when you call the game.
That's why I
CJ could
keep
pound,
lowering my
right?
mic.
There's no. Imagine we turned your mic on. So CJ's eating.
Well, I haven't eaten away from the mic.
Yeah, no. If we turned his mic on while he eats, people would be like, "What is that? Like a cow
There's a horse
masticating
over
in
there?
there? What's going on in there?" No. He's home from college. He's just. It's better this way.
Another thing about this game, we're blessed to have the big Ferdinand Burnaby up on the in the box up there announcing. Probably one of the best announcers on Staten Island.
He knows.
There you go.
Woo!
Sending him. No play at the plate.
My goodness.
Sussman coming to bat here.
It's a 10-1 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Is Snug Harbor this good, or has Staten Island kind of fallen behind into an early hole that they can't get out of?
I don't know. Snug Harbor, this is their first game, so I haven't really seen much besides this, so it's hard for me to tell. But, Coach Troy does a good job. Charlie, Dennis, LaPinto, all the guys, Tori, that have been helping out. They do a really good job with the kids. So we're lucky here to have.
That ball gets away. The play down to third, and they get him out. Staten Island somehow gets out of distress. Somebody must have seen the SOS call from the ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, Snug Harbor with a 10-1 lead. We'll be back with more Little League Baseball as we head to the third inning. Nobody Cares Sports on the call. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to show everybody at home what they are missing out on. The feast, as we call it. This is what was delivered to the booth by the great kids here from Snug Harbor. I mean, my goodness. Churros, ice cream, you name it. I mean, this is wild. Bookie's eating, too. Bookie, I know you love it. Intern's loving it. CJ loves it.
I don't know if the bookie's eating. He's so good with these cameras. He may not have time for food.
Well, truth be told, I don't switch to the bookie's camera too often. This home plate camera is really enough, and we all know that everybody at home tunes in to listen to you, John.
I forgot Gambino was pitching. He came in and got out of that jam last inning, so.
You want this slushy, CJ?
It's all yours, CJ. Slushies are for the interns.
Us adults can't really have stuff like this.
All right, 2-1. Ahead in the count here. Gambino deals up high, 3-1. Who we got here? This is Cullen Hemis, I believe.
You see that, Ross?
Yeah, go ahead. You can take
it back.
All right, full count.
Swing and a miss, and a big one at that as Cullen goes down on strikes. Had he made contact with that ball, I don't think it ever would have landed. But he just took his head out at the last second.
Should be top of the order now. Yep, Sorowick's up.
Let's see what Jaden can do. Southpaw hitter digs into the batter's box, facing off against the righty pitcher. It's fouled off to the screen, 0-1.
All right, 0-1. Gambino gets ahead. And he deals. Tell you what, Coach Kate was still coaching them hard here. Good to see Staten Island Little League. Oh, little just missed on the outside.
Oh, that's a slap single, easy into left field. Oh, runner's going to get on here with one out for Staten Island Little League.
Actually, when I went out to call Bristol there for a second, out to the right, we have a huge crowd here tonight.
Massive crowd. I got to get out there. You know what, CJ, if you can get out there with my phone and take some pictures of the crowd, like jump up top on the steps and stuff like that, I don't know, do something like a sports network would do.
Tomorrow night should be even a bigger crowd. For the 12-year-old boys, it's their opener.
Well, we'll be here for that, John.
I'll be running in right for the game, so just wait for me.
This game got a little bit out of control, but have no fear, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a bevy of Little League baseball on deck for you in the coming week or so as we journey to find out who is going to be the champion for 10 through 12-year-olds of both boys and girls here on Staten Island as all 5 Staten Island Little Leagues face off to wear the crown.
Great time of the year. It's a great time of the year.
Yeah.
It's hectic. We're up here every night. We're all over the place, but
say goodbye to your hobbies. I mean, you
this
guys love what you do. This is a
hobby,
year-round
so,
hobby, right?
No, there's no time off.
An 0-2 count, 1 out, swung on and chopped to third base. They'll get the force
the lead runner
at second.
All right, the pitcher now catcher, Matt Costa, is coming up the bat.
How's these fried
Oh,
Oreos?
they're great.
Are they good?
Yes.
Good? Awesome. You're a sweet man.
All right, so we got 2 outs, man on first. Costa up in the top of the third. Gambino ready to deliver. Straight up.
CJ,
Can you get a picture of those dudes over there, too?
How about a picture of the booth as well, CJ?
Oh, we'll get him in a selfie later. Don't you worry.
1-1.
Oh, got him.
Swung on and missed. Costa way out in front of that one. Looked like almost like off-speed
Yeah,
pitch.
Gambino has an assortment of pitches, should I say.
This fried Oreo is changing my life.
I told you.
In a 10-1 ball game, things just got real interesting in this broadcast booth, my friend.
There's 2 more to go, Dan. Go for it.
My goodness. My person, strike 3. Caught him looking.
That should be 3 outs. Yeah, there you go.
That certainly is 3 outs, and that's 3 outs for my stomach as well. We're going to be back. The bottom of the 4th. Will Snug Harbor be able to put more runs on the board? Will we finish all the snacks? Find out when we come back.
Now batting for Snug Harbor Little League, number 12, Sam Sussman.
All right, here we go. Bottom 3. Sussman leads off for the Harbor. All right, gets ahead. Bird still on the mound here. Gets ahead 0-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Fly ball. That's a tough play. All right, dropped in. Let's see if he makes a turn here or not. He's going. And he's in there. Good hustle by Sussman out of the box there.
Leadoff man gets on here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Snug Harbor. It is a bloop single that turns into a hustle double.
Here we go, Marisciulo back. I think he walked his first at-bat, if I remember correctly. He led off the beginning of the 2nd, I think it was. Yeah, it had to be. Marshall steps in. Bird's ready to deliver. Up top. Ooh. That looked a little high. 2-1 here to Marashulo. Nobody out, man on second.
Oh.
He took off.
Oh, doctor. Bookie did not get that lead runner that got to third, but that's all right. It was a bang-blang play. Right now it's second and third.
No,
Hustle heads up base running.
He was out.
We're going to call a runner out at third.
Why is he going back?
Looks like a timeout was called at second base, so we could just give a
yeah.
piece of equipment.
Gotcha.
They want to confuse us here in the booth as much as possible, John. You
Too
know
many
that.
fried Oreos, too many things going on.
You said it, mister.
Here comes, looks like another. I don't know. It's probably something around the saying he called time, possibly, while he was taking second. Looks like the umps are coming to confer right now.
So as we have a little discussion on the fields, well, we want to give a big shout out to our friend, our new intern in CJ Allen, who provided these tremendous shots. Here's a look at the Mid-Island fans. They're sitting first base side
Staten
tonight.
Island,
Staten Island fans. I'm
And
sorry.
he's still arguing.
I'm terrible at my job.
Coach Cateo is still.
Staten Island fans are third base side, and the Snug Harbor fans are sitting first base side. Look at that capacity crowd that we have here this evening. CJ Allen, tremendous job. Live action shots showing you the views from around Snug Harbor here this evening. In a 10-1 ball game, there's a lot of discussion taking place third base side with the umpires and the head coach from Staten Island Little League.
All right, looks like we finally settled it. Man on second, one out.
CJ, what do you make of that slushy? Like a rating?
Out of what, 10?
Yeah.
11, right?
Yeah. I was gonna go like 8.5, 9.
You got to go high. Yeah, I agree.
8.5, 9.
It looks like it's fouled off the foot, but, yep, it is a foul ball.
The fried Oreos were better though. Fried Oreos were amazing.
The fried Oreos are unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I think I could only do one. I want to do 3, but you saw it was. You know what? I was sweating real bad, and ever since I had that fried Oreo, it cured me. I think I may have some sort of problem.
Two more here.
That ball misses high. Just a bit high, as they say. This ball fouled back to the screen. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
See, without you, CJ, we wouldn't be able to do any of those things. The taking pictures of the food and, the people in the crowd. Like, people want to see that at home, and it's all possible because of the team effort from you, pal.
CJ, did you have to apply for that internship or what?
I just have to send him a resume.
Yeah.
Called him up.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real job. He gets paid and everything. And Oreo cookies that are fried. The 2-2 swung on and nearly held on by the catcher. Instead, the count remains the same. I'm going to say that this slushie is a 9.
Yeah.
It always slaps. It just wasn't. If I had it straight out the box, like at the snack bar, it's above a 9. But because it melted a little to me, it comes down a bit. But
Full count.
Amazing.
I'm not going to lie. I got brain freeze from it. I was like halfway done
That's
with
a
it.
sure sign of a good time, my man.
I was like,
The 3-2 is low. Umpire says take your base, and my man most certainly will as Corey works his way down to first. First and second here for Snug Harbor as they're trying to mercy this team from Staten Island Little League. Gets the blue and gold against the white and red. Ball gets away from the catcher. The runners are going to stay put.
No go there.
Bounced off the backstop fortuitously right into the catcher's mitt. This ball is slapped towards the first base side, and the play is going to be made at first. We've got 2 outs here, runners at second and third.
Ryan Donahue coming to the plate. It's a big run at third right there for Snug.
Well, with 2 outs, runners lead off second and third. Donahue at the dish. He looks at a ball outside. And though the infield doing their best to pick off a runner, everybody stays still on the pads. 10-1 ball game. Pitcher gets the sign. Southpaw deals. It's a breaking ball that misses. Counts 2-0.
All right, fell behind 2-0. Hit his count. Let's see if Donahue's looking for one right here.
Ooh, it could be a strike, and it is a strike. A high one called at the letters. 2-1's the count. Oh, pitch. Straight up to you, CJ.
That could have almost hit Ferdinand up there.
If we didn't have a fence here, I expect my intern to lay his body across the table and protect the equipment.
So then how would you see?
I don't worry about seeing, CJ. I'm terrible at my job. 2-2 with 2 outs. Miss is high above the letters by a large margin. Count runs full, 3-2. With first base open, here's some drama. The pitch. Swung on and fouled up. Donahue hangs in there.
Brian's a great kid. He's always up here. Obviously, Charlie's very involved. Super great kid.
Shout out to everybody watching wherever you may be. Live baseballs. Snug Harbor Little League, the All-Stars, as this pitch is thrown behind the batter. It's bases juiced here with 2 outs. And Snug Harbor threatening if they are able to put 6 runs up here with 2 outs. Well, it's 15 runs is the mercy rule through 3 and 10 through 4 for those paying attention at home. Holdman, the southpaw batter, digs into the box and looks at a first pitch called a strike.
All right, Holdman steps in here, 0-1.
This ball is drilled into
Nice
right.
play by the first baseman.
Nice play by the first baseman is right. They get themselves out of trouble here, John. I don't know how, but they do. Holding Snug Harbor at bay. 10-1 remains the score. We head to the top of the 5th inning. All-Star Baseball continues when we come back. Danny Shenot on the call. Nobody cares.
Now batting for Staten Island Little League, number 24, Ethan Bird.
All right, here we are, top 4. Gambino still into pitch here. Ooh. Base hit into the outfield to start the inning by Burge. Leadoff guy on for Staten Island Little League here on the top of the fourth. All right, let's see. Let's work out of it here. Gambino on the bump, ready to go. Little out. I don't think Coach Adam wants Ethan taking that big of a lead right now. So, yeah.
Ooh, pop up on the
boy.
infield.
That looked adventurous, but Gambino held on.
Sure did. It was a two-man fight for the ball. One guy come up with it, and there's one out.
It's getting hotter in this booth, I think.
Certainly not getting warmer. CJ, get in here. Are you in there? Mean mugging.
There we go.
Need to hire some models.
We got Joe Rizzo here if we need a model. We can get him in the booth.
I only broadcast Little League baseball when there's a heat wave.
Yeah, it's this time of the year.
Right.
Opening night when you did the game here, we were freezing.
We got our first hit batter of the game. Don't you rub that, young man. You are tough. Kiaya's going to walk it down to first. He is tougher than I am. I'd have been laying on the floor crying, yelling, "Start the car!" Like,
What a
did
fried
he just
Oreo.
yell, "Start the car"? I didn't think he's crying. Did a fried Oreo pop out of his pocket?
Remember how cold it was here? We did that doubleheader on opening night.
I actually blocked painful memories.
Oh, that's
from my
right.
brain.
You were banged up that day.
Yeah. Oh, that's the day after I tore my
Yes.
MCL. That was a good one. Hey, man, I'm dedicated. As that ball
Yeah, you were here
called the
torn
strike.
MCL and all.
No, I got a Cal Ripken Iron Horse streak going here. Iron Man, yeah. Well, this ball's fouled off at the plate. 2 strikes on the batter. It's De Silva at the dish. He's getting some good tutelage from his head coach coaching third base right here.
Oof.
Big time swing and a miss on high heat. Whoa, doctor, did he dial up on that one?
Gambino mixes it up well. It's one of his strong points.
Out top of the 4th inning, 2 outs in Staten Island Little League trying to get a 2-out rally. They have 1 runner leading off second base, generating a little bit of attention from the fielders. That's a breaking ball, misses just low outside the zone. 2-0 the count.
All right, let's see here. Gambino falls behind 2-0. Up top 3-0.
So I did not advertise that I was going to be here whatsoever. Got hired this morning walking the dog at the beach. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock here from Snug Harbor, the advertising begins, letting you know that we're going to return here as the bases are juiced for Staten Island Little League. And Snug Harbor wants to have a little bit of a team meeting and talk this one over as head coach Dennis Thompson journeys out to the mound.
2 outs, loaded bases. Big spot here after the mound visit.
Take over, John.
Where you going? You going to see the bookie? These fried Oreos are just sitting here looking at me, CJ. Not a good thing. Trying to save them for Dan. All right, looks like mound visit's over. Everybody heading back to their spots. Loaded bases, 2 outs, top 4, 10-1 Snug Harbor here on a hot night in West Brighton. Oh, right on the corner. Strike 1. Gambino's able to get ahead here. This is Joe Bosso at the plate, I believe, number 2. Yes, so here, 0-1. Here comes Gambino. Up top, 1-1. All right. Basso steps in. Gambino gets a sign. Got him 1-2 here. He gets ahead. Swing and a miss. Looking to get out of this right here. Looks in. Defense ready in the back. And Gambino delivers. And he gets him. Gets out of the inning. All right. 10-1. Going into the bottom of the fourth here. I believe Snug has the top of the order coming up. We'll be back when the inning turns over.
16 pitches in the inning, 38 total for John Gambino.
All right, we're back here in the bottom of the fourth in a 95-degree booth, and the leadoff hitter, Joe Torre, steps in. If Snug's able to get one run here in the fourth, I believe that would be it. So I'm sure Coach Troy and the troops want to pull one in right here and save their pitching moving forward in the tournament. All right, the leadoff pitch to Torre is on the corner, strike one. Up top, 1-1 here to Torre. Had a big hit before. I think that was a bases clearing triple, if I remember correctly. Both him and Gambino, I think, have one tonight each. Real big hits in the right spot for Snug. Swings right over it. 1 and 2 here to Torre. Ooh, threw it behind him. I don't know if that hit him. No, didn't hit him. All right, 2-2. Just looking to make contact here. 2 strikes. Nope, fouling off, hanging tough.
How you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great. Me and the intern over here making it happen. How's the bookie doing up there? Okay.
Yeah, he's live.
All right, good. Bottom 4, we got 2-2 to the batter, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Oh, went up and got it. Tough play, he got it. Shortstop makes a play there. All right, so 1 out, and now coming up to bat is Jake Lopinto. All right, here Lopinto steps in. Bird's ready to deal. Should be down low, ball 1 here. Snug's probably looking to get somebody on base here. It would be looking for Lopinto to start it off with 1 out. Bouncing in the dirt. We got 2-0 here. CJ, it's definitely hotter in here than it was before.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just climate. Is the night going on here, or if these...
Reminding me of my dorm room.
My man Ferd, Rob, and Richie and Meg are all up there on the beautiful air condition.
A luxury suite.
Yeah. Oof. Ouch. Gotta make sure he's all right after that. Ow, that was, Lopinto hit a hard ball back up the middle and got the pitcher, looks like in his ankle or shin or something. Burge looks like a tough dude, though. Doesn't look like he's going to come out. Coach Cateo coming to the mound to see if everything's all right. Looks like we got an injury timeout here. All right, looks like he's a tough guy staying in. Big heart by Burge out there. Now stepping into the box, Danny Regaglia, who's been catching tonight. Ooh, looked a little up. Umpire went with a strike, and Danny falls behind the count 0-1. Pitch up top. That one should definitely be up top. All right, we got 1-1. The guy, they're looking to get Lopinto home here. All right, Burge ready to go. Deals. Gets by. Lopinto takes second base. And we have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. With Regaglia looking to get that run in. It's a much needed run for Snug Harbor right here. All right, we got 3. I think should be 3-1. Yes, 3-1 here. Scoreboard had 2-2. Oh, ball four, right? Just missed on the corner. That should bring up. Is it Gambino, I believe? Yep, John Gambino also had a big hit before.
I thought you said that should bring up the Gambino. Is what I thought. I was like, the Gambino? I thought there was going to be like entrance music and stuff. I was like, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Back to you. Sorry. Ball miss low, John. 1-0.
I don't like the strike zone. I hear him from here. All right, Gambino, ready to go. 1-1 here. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Gambino looking to come up with another big hit. Fouled it straight up off the fence. We got 1-2 here.
CJ, you said it's hotter than your dorm room in here?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm saying it's just as hot. Our dorm room, they didn't allow us to have air conditioning,
Oh, I see.
so it would get real hot.
You like Penn State?
Yeah.
Oh,
Runners take off
All
second
right.
and third. Everybody safe, ladies and gentlemen.
They should come with the infield in now. They want to try to cut that run off.
Bookie, if you could bring that camera down a little bit. Just bring it down a little bit. You, my man. Oh, this ball is driven into left field. And way back over the left fielder's head. 1 run comes in to score. Here's 2. And that is going to be a triple for Gambino, or the Gambino, for those of you paying attention at home.
I think the Gambino. What happened?
Oh, game's over?
Now they're.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game has ended in somewhat dramatic fashion as Snug Harbor has walked it off here off of a Gambino triple, and they will win this one by a score of 12-1 in 4 innings.
It's been a pleasure, Dan. I'll be back tomorrow night with you, as long as you want me.
It's been an absolute pleasure. This game today is brought to you by our friends at Christine Elizabeth Photography. If you are a fan of supporting local and you're looking to get your portraits taken or, family photos, no better in the business than Christine Elizabeth Photography to get that done
does a
for you.
lot of us for us here. She's great. Anybody looking for, she does baby photos, sports photos, any type of photos. She does a really good job. We use it here. I definitely reach out to her for all your needs.
Well, we've had a bevy of sponsors come on deck to help get this game and make it possible. CJ Allen, our brand new intern out of Penn State University. John Matera is going up to finish his job. He'll be joining us tomorrow night, 8 o'clock here from Snug Harbor Little League, as it is a rematch. But the 12U boys, that's right, they'll be taking on Staten Island Little League at 8 p.m. live from the friendly confines here at Snug Harbor. I'm Danny Chenot. I'll be on the call. CJ Allen, he's our brand new intern out of Penn State University. He's going to be here.
Yep.
All right, nobody cares. You're fired anyway. And to all of you out there at home, we appreciate each and every single one of you. And to all of our sponsors on the bottom, if you see them on the bottom line, well, it means that if you mention Nobody Cares Sports Network when you support local with them, you'll receive 10% off your services. I'm Danny Chenot on behalf of everybody. Wherever you may be tonight, be safe, support local sports. I'm telling you right now, nobody cares. Good night, everybody.